What it do, Dream Team? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, and we are here with Australian Army Infantry. The truth. Now, before we dive into this video, if you end up enjoying it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.
Hey team, how we going? It is Kaz here, your infantry veteran from Australia, here to leapfrog the message of the Department of Defence recruiting and give you a little bit of a truth. Are you ready for this one?
I am.
Are you looking to enlist in the Australian Infantry, the Royal Australian Regiment, since 1949? As a veteran, I can tell you that the decision you make will shape the rest of your life. But before you sign up, let me remind you what it means to join our pack, to earn your respect and become part of the Anzac spirit, the Anzac legend. First, the Australian Infantry is all about brotherhood, even if you're a gal. You'll be joining a group of men and women who have each other's backs no matter what, except in a Navy kind of way. Every soldier is part of something bigger than themselves. And that sense of camaraderie is what makes our unit so strong, regardless of the battalion you enlist in. But it's not just about the present brotherhood. It's also about the legacy you'll leave behind. The Anzac legend is one of sacrifice, courage, an unwavering commitment to duty. When you sign up, you become part of that legend, and it's up to you to carry it forward for the next generation, including the children you leave behind. To do that, you need to embody the Royal Australian Regiment's motto of duty first. That means putting the needs of your country and your unit before your own. It means having a warrior mindset and being ready to put your life on the line for your fellow soldiers, like them or not, and also for that of Australia, regardless of the cause. Of course, joining the Australian Infantry, the Royal Australian Regiment, also means leaving behind some of the comforts of civilian life. Stoicism and a sense of humour are going to get you through. They're essential tools of any and every soldier, regardless of corps. You'll need to be tough, both physically and mentally. You'll need to be able to laugh in the face of adversity. So what do you bring to the table? That's the question I'm asking you. Let us know in comments. Are you willing to put in the hard work, the long hours, the sweat, the sacrifice of comfort and elbow skin? Are you willing to push yourself beyond the limits and make no excuses or play the victim? Well, if you can, then you're exactly the kind of soldier we need, the kind of battle brother. Of course, we're not going to make it easy on you. If you want that Skippy badge, you're going to have to earn it. We'll demand more than you think you're capable of giving.
I love this. So is this like, I guess, a recruitment type? And I wouldn't say recruitment. I'd say he's just for any of those who are interested in learning. He's laying it flat out like, hey, when you're joining, if you're interested in joining the Australian Army, Royal Army Regiment, I believe, or something like that, right? Just understand you're joining a brotherhood. And that goes for all women too. You're joining family. Because everybody is of an understanding that you are part of something much bigger than yourself, and that kind of camaraderie brings you together like a family. It's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy, of course. Nothing in life worth doing or worth having comes easy, and so it's gonna be tough. But it seems like the way he's put it, it's gonna be worth it. And you're not just fighting for those beside you. You're also fighting for those who fought in the past. You're also fighting for the future, right? You're leaving behind the legacy of the Anzac legacy that's been passed down. You don't want to do anything to tarnish that legacy, to disrespect that legacy. No, you want to uphold that legacy. Duty first. Uphold that legacy and then pass that legacy on to the next generation so they understand what joining is all about.
But that's how we ensure that every soldier who leaves the unit is the best they can possibly be. But it's not just about the badge or the honour or serving your country. It's also about the examples you will set. People like Cameron Baird, Benjamin Chuck, Timmy Applin and Maxie Wales. Rest in peace, lads. They gave their lives for our country, and now you represent them. Also with your family name. You're going to drape them in the honour that you get through service. because they will be the ones telling their friends and family that you are part of the Royal Australian Regiment.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Anzac Day. We'll see you on Remembrance Day and sometimes on the news. These men, they serve with honour and they serve with courage.
Wow.
And they came back on their shields. You're going to have the opportunity to continue their legacy to inspire future generations of Australian soldiers, one day potentially as a commander. We are the best small army in the world. And also remember that the kangaroo is our animal symbol because it always goes forward.
Facts.
No matter what obstacles you face, you can't go back, you can't give up, you can't quit. You must always move forward, pushing yourself to be better than before. So are you ready to join the Australian Infantry, the Royal Australian Regiment? Are you ready to embrace the challenges and become part of something greater than yourself? If so, get ready, because it's your turn. It's your turn now. And we're waiting for you, battle buddy. And don't forget to say g'day to Fiona from the Defence Bank when you get there to the School of Infantry. And if anyone ever asks, in conclusion, what does the infantry do? What does the day entail? You just simply let them know. We prepare for war. We prepare for the hardest day. The role of the infantry is to seek out and close with the enemy, to kill or capture him, to seize and hold ground, to repel attack by day or night, regardless of season, weather, or terrain. If that doesn't explain it, what will? Put down your drill, put down your hammer, take up the stire, take up the explosives, and join me. What do you bring to the table? And when are you going to pick up a pen and say, it's my turn? I'm not going to sit back from whatever the hardest days Australia still has to throw at us. Serve with honour, serve with brotherhood, and you and I can become family. Das Kaz in the trenches waiting for you out.
So it is like a recruitment video, but man, I honestly have so much respect for anyone in any country, right, who joins their army or joins whatever battalion or whatever part of the army, because these are people who are sacrificing so much, who are sacrificing, right, time away from their loved ones, time away from their families. They're putting their lives on the line. They're making the ultimate sacrifice. And so they're willing to do that to fight for something much bigger than themselves. They're fighting for the people who can't fight for themselves. They're fighting for their country. They're fighting, right? And in being in the army, 100%, right? Your family name, your family, your friends can talk about, right, what an amazing thing you are doing. But you get to fight for those who fought for us in the future, who came back on their shields, who laid down their life. And you represent them when you join. So you do nothing to disrespect their memory. But then you also, like I said earlier, you fight for those in the future that you can pass that legacy on to. I think it's an incredible honor, and I have nothing but the utmost respect and gratitude for all those who serve their countries. You guys are special. You guys are incredible. You guys are brave. You guys are just awesome. And I couldn't thank you enough for the things that for everything that you're willing to sacrifice. And also to the families of those, because they make sacrifices too, because it's got to be very difficult to have a loved one in the army, not knowing if they're safe, especially if they're on active duty and they go off and get shipped somewhere into a war zone or anything, not knowing if they're safe, not knowing if they're going to make it home. It's very hard. It's very hard on the families of those who serve. So thankful for both the families as well as the people who serve. You guys are truly incredible and have nothing but gratitude and respect from me. That's all we have for this video. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you watch this one next. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. Catch you guys on the next one.